Hey Royals, it's the Pop Culture Princess with your pop culture news. I know I haven't updated in a while, but it's been kind of a boring news week, and I'd rather bring you content I enjoy making rather than just poop out a video for the views and stuff. Today I'm going to talk about Girl Meets World, Pokemon Go, and Suicide Squad. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but again, it hasn't been a super fun-filled week. And if you're not interested in every single one of those topics, go ahead and turn on your annotations and you can skip to the parts that you want to see. That said, let's get right to it. I'm going to start with Girl Meets World this week. Disney has confirmed that Season 3 will air until 2017. There's all kinds of rumors floating around about Season 4. Is it canceled? Is it moving to freeform? There are a lot of clickbait articles out there, guys, and all I can say is that nothing about Season 4 is certain. It hasn't been announced or canceled either way. Disney has until 2017 to make a decision, really, so Girl Meets World fans are just stuck playing the waiting game. In Pokemon Go news, and this may seem like old news, but I have a lot of commentary about this. There have been a lot of changes to the app. While the app has now been released in more places, the ability to track a Pokemon is non-existent, with Niantic completely removing the in-game tracking system and shutting down third-party apps such as PokeVision. Niantic waited a week to defend their decision, saying it makes the game more playable and they're working on in-game tracking. But a quick scan of Reddit says that players are still on both sides of the fence on this one. Many don't want to play if they can't track Pokemon, and think giving access of a broken game to more people is a mistake, and that Niantic should fix the app before giving it out to a wider audience, and believe this is just a money grab. Meanwhile, others defend Niantic, saying it's their app and they can do what they want, and if people don't like it, they don't need to play. I see both sides of this issue. I do like being able to track Pokemon, especially since I don't live near a lot of POKESTOPs or anything, and it's gotten worse this week. I'll get to that in a second. But Niantic is a business, and they have their own priorities, and I hope they can sort them out and it'll work out for everyone. Also in Pokemon Go news, Niantic has been removing PokeStops and gyms. However, the current system seems like it's very easy to troll. Niantic released the ability to move PokeStops and gyms after public complaints about people catching Pokemon in sensitive places and near people's homes, but those aren't the only places PokeStops are disappearing. Someone on Reddit complained all 15 PokeStops in their rural town disappeared. Victoria Gardens Mall in Rancho Cucamonga, California lost all of their PokeStops and gyms as well, and one Redditor says when they contacted the mall to ask why, they denied having any knowledge of it. Right now, it seems like the only criteria for removing a PokeStop or gym is getting enough requests, and that seems like an easy-to-abuse system that can ruin the game for some people, especially in rural towns where there aren't many PokeStops or gyms to begin with. I feel like a better solution is to request some kind of proof that they're associated with the PokeStop or gym in question. If a church, for example, is okay with being a PokeStop, nobody should decide for them that they shouldn't be one after all. Hopefully Niantic can fix the PokeStops and gyms that disappeared for absolutely no reason so that the game will be more enjoyable for all. Lastly for today, I'm going to talk about Suicide Squad. I saw it and I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not going to give away major or mini major spoilers, even though some baby ones may slip through. I never got on the hype train, and my feelings toward the movie were those of cautious optimism. I wanted the movie to not suck, but I had no reason to believe it wouldn't suck, so I wasn't putting all my eggs in that basket. It seemed like the right way to go. When I last checked Rotten Tomatoes, the critics gave it a 24% and the fans a 76%, but in my opinion, the film is a solid 53%. The first act was slow and was literally Amanda Waller giving the backstory of all the characters via conversation, and the second and third act was all action. The Joker did not have as big a role as the trailer led everyone to believe, but his role was important. Harley wasn't really Harley until the third act, but when she got there, she delivered. Deadshot was fine throughout the whole thing, and yes, Batman was there, but he wasn't the only superhero that was. Basically, the whole movie could have been called Deadshot and Harley are going to shoot stuff up and try not to die. It's a little mouthy, but that's what it was. It wasn't the best DC movie, but it wasn't the worst, and that ending, it was beautiful. To me. Others may disagree, and that's totally their opinion, but mine was it was a middle-of-the-road movie that mostly pandered to Harley fans, and it didn't even deliver on that until the third act. Have you guys seen Suicide Squad? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. So that's going to be it for this time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!